Hello and welcome to Growspire, the place where we help you grow, thrive, and become the best version of yourself. Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates with many of us: perfectionism. It's that never-ending pursuit of flawlessness, that unquenchable thirst for the best, that often leaves us feeling drained and unfulfilled. Here's a question for you. Is perfectionism a boon or a bane? The answer, as you'll find out, is not as straightforward as it seems. In this video, we'll unravel the paradox of perfectionism, discuss strategies to embrace imperfection, delve into the power of mindfulness, and how seeking support can help us on this journey. So buckle up as we embark on this journey to accept and embrace our perfectly imperfect selves. Let's dive in. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop, obsessing over a task to make it perfect? You're not alone. Let me share a personal story. Once I spent 3 whole days tweaking a single presentation slide. Yes, you heard it right. 3 days for one slide. Now that's what you call perfectionism. It can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it drives us to give our best, to push for that extra mile. On the other hand, it can turn into an obsession, a hindrance, a productivity killer. Here's the paradox of perfectionism. While we strive to make everything flawless, our productivity and creativity often take a nosedive. It's like trying to catch a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it eludes you. So you can see that perfectionism isn't always the path to success. In fact, it can often be a roadblock. Now that we've understood the paradox of perfectionism, let's talk about how we can embrace imperfection. Firstly, let's engage in an art project where the goal is to create something intentionally imperfect. Forget about the rules, the norms, or the standards. Grab whatever materials you have around and let your creativity flow. Don't worry about the final product, just enjoy the process. You see, when we free ourselves from the constraints of perfection, we unlock a wellspring of creativity and spontaneity. Moving on, let's introduce the concept of an oops jar. It's a simple yet powerful tool to help us embrace our mistakes. Every time you make a mistake or notice an imperfection, write it down on a piece of paper and pop it into your oops jar. Over time, you'll see this jar filling up, not with failures, but with opportunities for growth and learning. Another strategy is the 70% rule. If it's 70% good enough, it's ready to go. This rule is a game changer for decision-making and task completion. It encourages action over endless deliberation, progress over perfection. So next time you're stuck in analysis paralysis, ask yourself, is it 70% good enough? If the answer is yes, it's time to move forward. Furthermore, let's talk about reframing failure. We often view failure as a setback, a mark against us, but what if we saw it as a stepping stone, a push towards progress? Remember, every stumble, every fall is a lesson learned. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. So, let's start embracing imperfection. Let's start seeing mistakes not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Let's start celebrating progress, not perfection. And remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being good enough and moving forward. Another powerful tool in battling perfectionism is mindfulness. And of course, having a strong support system. It's like having an internal reset button and a cheer squad all rolled into one. Mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about being fully engaged in the here and now, not fretting over some unattainable standard of perfection. It's the gentle whisper that says, hey, it's okay not to be perfect. Let's do a quick mindfulness exercise. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment. Now let it out slowly. As you do this, imagine your perfectionist tendencies as a balloon, swelling as you inhale, then deflating as you exhale. Feel the tension leaving your body with each exhale, replaced by a sense of calm, of acceptance. Remember, you can do this exercise anytime you feel your perfectionism trying to take the wheel. Now, let's take a moment to talk about support. Nobody is an island, and battling perfectionism is easier when you have people who understand, people who've been there. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals who can provide advice, encouragement, or just a listening ear. Support groups, both in person and online, can also be a valuable resource. It's comforting to know you're not alone in your journey. And remember, it's not about getting rid of your perfectionist tendencies entirely. They can drive you to achieve great things. It's about managing them, not letting them manage you. It's about understanding that it's okay to be imperfect, that good enough really is good enough. So, take a deep breath. Practice mindfulness. Lean on your support system. You're stronger than your perfectionism. You've got this. Remember, overcoming perfectionism is not about achieving perfection, but about finding balance and understanding that it's okay to be imperfect.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends.